Hello, everybody. My name's Aqua7729, Tristan, Dad's a lot, whatever you like to call me. I talk to people on the internet, and I play video games. I'm a former cult member, a former Jehovah's Witness, so I try to make this a safe place for everybody, but I do talk about sensitive subjects such as politics, theology, religion, and philosophy. Welcome on in. Happy Pride to y'all. And let's look at the chats. We've got ourselves Frightful, saying, I capitalized both the N's in dinner. I did do that on purpose. We have Geek saying tequila. And a Demo asking, how was my day today? It was... okay. Like, I haven't really done much. But, yeah. Today, we're playing Project Zomboid. So let's get right into it. I did a little bit of some off-camera surviving. Nothing crazy, but we surviving. I finished up the wall. The wall. I also found out how to get much more clay much easier. The wall. I, in fact, made the zombies pay for it. Odin! Odin! Stop. Wait. Stop. You had such an adventure today. How is your lady friend? She's okay. We're gonna be having dinner tonight. What did the cat do? Oh, he's trying to get into the cupboard, which he knows he's not allowed into. We have Anna saying hello, and I say hello back. I'm eating a peanut butter sandwich. Okay. And I'm glad that you were telling me about this. But yeah. This. Hello, how is you? How is me? How is you? Me is good. You? I'm doing good. I'm okay. We have Lena Pokey saying hi. And I say hi back. 20-day watch streak. Nice. But yeah, I have completed the wall. It's glorious. Good enough as can be, that's perfectly fair and perfectly valid. Yes, Demo. You made Trump's wettest dream? Uh-huh. Except the difference really being is that I'm not a piece of shit. I am aware what joke you were trying to make. I saw you were a former cult member. You look great for being someone who used to be in that situation. I try my best to be. Yeah, I was a former Jehovah's Witness. I was born as a Jehovah's Witness. I left about 5 years ago because I developed a critical thinking skills and my own personal moral compass. But that's why I have XJW on everything. I'm an atheist activist as well as a former Jehovah's Witness activist. Why did the thing it just happened that day? What the fuck? Hey man, you look great. I appreciate that. Thank you, Anna. I got all my fancy little stuff. Why did 9/11 happen? Several different reasons. That's a rabbit hole you can go down if you so desire. Ever heard of D&D? Yes, I play. I don't like Wizards of the Coast, but I do play Starfinder and Pathfinder. I'm running a Starfinder game right now where there are 3 different tables in the same universe, all happening at the same time. So I'm doing that. Mary Tazix, thank you for the follow. But yeah, I'm a fan of TTRPGs. In fact, for my birthday, which just happened a little while ago, like last week, I picked up a new TTRPG manual. It's called Multiverse Role-Playing Game. It's a Marvel Comics one. Pretty cool. Once Upon a Lich played is cool. Legends of Adventures played it, and I love their content. I'm writing a story about them right now. Oh yeah, they're really funny. I don't run a game like that. To me, their style of DMing, their content is a little too chaotic for my taste, but... you know. They're funny. They're very funny. I know why they want to do, but why the Twin Towers, not statue? Because the Twin Towers would cause a lot more damage. Nobody works at the Statue of Liberty. At least not enough people. Right? Trix and Frost are my favorite. I like the Mind Goblin. Torbeck. What is it? You gain a dread against the DM. Hey, Bitsy, what did you get? Oh yeah, I just got it. Dread against the DM. What about the Torbeck? Yes. I will take him on. What about the Torbeck? Gricko, Torbeck, and Frost. Stupid phone. I like Bitsy. Bitsy is my favorite. Elaborate on this date. It hasn't happened yet. And no. Elaborate on this date. It hasn't happened yet, and no. But flour comes in with a hydrate and moist. I'm gonna go get a stick, she says after drinking a frothing mug of coins, yeah? I'm gonna get a stick. They're all pretty funny. My favorite character I probably ever played was, that I ever made was... Hello, my name is Alphonse Heisenberg. My brother is Klaus Heisenberg. Together we make the Heisenberg Brothers. And we are here to, kill you. Yes. He was a neutral good necromancer. He only used your body if you consented to it. He was a consensual He was a ethical necromancer. Iron Harvest, that's fun. Then we have Chuckles in his house is like, I scream, you scream, we all scream in the terrible house fire of the family reunion. Yes. Legends of Evantris is very funny. Holy shit, it's Chuckles! Bitch. I'm going to commit various unforgivable war crimes. I made characters based on Torbeck and Greco, but they're totally different from them. Power's out, bro. I'm aware. I still have white. But yeah, Power's out. Power's been out for a while. I have survived for 1 month, 3 days. I think it's been out for a couple weeks now at this point. The water was out in a week before that. So, yeah. This is what I can do. That's all I can do. What was your D&D character again? Oh, well, I've had several, but, you know, my favorite one has been Alphonse Heisenberg. Although I really did like Akanito Potamos. Basically just Space Jesus. He was fun. I only regret that I haven't played more of him. That is my only regret. Grogan, my Goblin OC based off Greco, is actually shorter than Greco. He's 3'2". Long, fluffy ear. He's a comical 2 feet tall. That's adorable. Sounds, there's a comic that I've been reading, like a web comic. I'm talking about the Necromancer who asked. Yeah, that's Alphonse Heisenberg. He's, the ethical necromancer. He had a very similar story. Does he go after organ donors or something? He basically asks for your organs. I think my character deserves a bath. They haven't had a bath. But yeah, he was a support wizard. He's sharp-tongued but chaotic good. He doesn't drink, but sometimes he hates elves because his ex-boyfriend is an elf. I recently just finished playing a character. He was a human that just hated dwarves because he grew up near dwarves. He was lawful evil, despised dwarves. One of the things I want to see if I can get into is the bookstore. Or the library. Either way. I should build like a little fishing hut up here. Grogan is very bouncy and energetic, but can get very upset when he has to want to know how he looks aside from his comic. He's actually proud of how small he is because he's fast. That's adorable. We stand a Grogan here. Kindly F off, Mr. Stremmer. It's Corbical, my favorite hater. I still mad at you? For what? I also accidentally had my character shave off too much of their beard, so... this is going to be a beardless Aqua for a bit. Cause your bot is ass. Oh, yeah! Protects me from hate raids. So it will not be going. Anyways, bye. Bye, Corbical. Got a date, lucky, have fun. Thank you. I don't think luck is part of it, though. He's very sweet, could mouth off someone when he has short, fluffy black hair with gold accents that glow when he's angry, and he makes all his own clothes. How long have you been playing D&D for, Anna? Oh, feck. Oh, feck. That was scary. He also wraps his feet tightly in batches to act as 24/7 socks like shoes. Doesn't usually take off unless it gets soggy. Fair enough. How long have you been playing D&D for? You got rushed? Yeah. That was... Fucking sprinters are always a bad time. I don't have a set yet. My father has to get me one, but now I want to tell you about my OC based off Torbeck. You haven't played a game yet? Ever run into a Banshee? No, Banshee is just an event. You haven't played a game yet? Christian. I stalk in the shadows. really? All three of them? Yeah, no, Banshee is just an event in the game. I've alerted sub to a D&D channel, like, to try and learn basics to another D. I only ever saw a go live once, but it finds me a good set. Fair enough. I mean, you can always look online for goops. You're a fast one. Holy crap, you're a... Oh, that's why. I'm tired. But yeah, I mean... There's a lot of TTRPG stuff out there. A lot of different games besides just D&D. I personally play Pathfinder or Starfinder. Dang, you were getting swamped, my guy? Oh, I'm always fine. It's another day, it's another dollar in this game. It's actually pretty simple. If you want to survive in the harsh, brutal reality that is Project Zomboid, you have to be tough. Just another day for Torbeck. Yeah, Torbeck. The Torbeck. You know what I could do? I could build a little hut so I could fish relatively safely. I should probably do that. Is Grandma Nut around? No, but her gorilla is. But yeah. One of the things you'll have to learn is that not every table is the same. Right? Every table is going to have its different things, and sometimes you might have to go the gorilla or gorilla. It's not. That was a funny bit. I like that bit. So freaking cute, I hope, because I've heard that he got a bath. He'd be so cute, all fluffy and cuddly. That's true. But yeah, one of the things you learn with TTRPGs is that, you know, sometimes you might find a group that's very similar to, like, watching something and streaming, but sometimes it's not, and there are different types of games, different things, right? And that's okay. Alright. I'm gonna make a little thing. I could use masonry, but I don't know. That feels like a lot to do. Considering that all I need it to be is an early warning system. I'm afraid the Winter Queen won't be there for the crowning. Bitsy. Yeah, I think there's gonna be a gorilla. Yeah. They're funny, but I probably wouldn't run a game like that myself. I like my games a little bit more serious. Nothing wrong with unserious games. I just like mine a little bit more serious. That's all. We have the Krampus bit. Hello, Falan. Torbeck, would you fight one Krampus-sized gorilla or 10 gorilla-sized Krampuses? Yeah, Grandpa? Yeah, they're all pretty good. What the fact?
Incoming transmission.
Okay, we still need a bunch more wood. All right. Mace always seems to die every session, no matter what. Is it because everything is so overly hilarious and that he can't even keep us from dying? to laughing? Yeah. Every time you laugh, you take 1d6 damage. No, that's not fair! He's just a naturally giggly person. He died in one session flat, didn't even make it. He had to clear it. I thought I just saw a fan base in chat because everyone talking about them now. I mean, a lot of my fan base plays like TTRPGs, right? So, and a lot of people who know TTRPGs or plays them knows Legends of Adventures. Why are you guys around? What the fuck? Hunting vest. I love this crap I'm subbing. Oh, thank you. Yes, I love watching the thigh-high gals play their D&D games. Fair enough. Fruity nerds. This is kind of dangerous. If a zombie finds me, if a sprinter finds me, I may be fecked. Can we all just agree Frost is by the hottest cat Gurko has ever seen? I do remember that bit. Shattered World 564. Thank you for the subscription. I love that ship, and I think they did the Ken just to drive, because I saw people doing it for a while before the bit. Fair. I'm always careful when it comes to, like, bits. Like, shipping and stuff like that. Are you fucking serious? How close was that to my base? It's that close to my base? I'm getting out of here right now. Especially in the condition I'm in. I'm not in good shape right now. I love shape, but the city is what ruins it for everyone else, yeah. Like Dekugo. Like Dekugo shippers. Why the tittle? Masonry is just really strong in this game. We learned this yesterday, that masonry is just really strong. macaroni. You have a bunch of spices? I do indeed. A lot of these spices I found, when I get established, having these spices helps a lot, because then you don't get depression from eating things. Like, look at how much unhappiness this brings me. And then when you're foraging, you will find lots of spices as well. You broke every rib I had. Gods, you were strong then. Yeah. Chuckles. You're supposed to be dead, Chuckles. What about the Sugandis, Vexed? What about the Sugandis? Alright. Character's feeling a little bit better, feeling a little bit rested. Let's go check out now. But yeah, one of my favorite characters I did play too was Akanito Patamos. He was Space Jesus. Hello, my name is Kin. My name is Akanito Patamos. But you may call me Kin. It's nice to meet you. I believe in the good and sanctity of all life, and I believe in love. The ability to conquer all. Also, my mothers are sisters. Hello, devil. You. Are you a follower? Oh. Yeah. Oh, it broke! Do. My hacksaw broke. I had to get a new one. Back! Okay. Well, here we are. What is uwu? It is uwu. Named Torgal. Aw. Huh. Where did you come from, sir? And minor pang? Bop, bop, bop. I need a new saw. He's a large 7'9" bugbear with cream colored fur. He's sometimes super smart, at other times he's no idea what the fuck is going on around him, as he should. How are you this fine? I'm fine. Okay, well, I need to go find, I need to find another blade. Another hack. I need to find another saw. Was not expecting that today. I'm scared of Vex now. I'm sure you'll fly. I'm sure you'll live. Sorry, demo. It's not hard to torture demo. They are, in fact, giant. Super organized and best mates with Gogun. They do everything together. Torgal saves endangered plot species and catalog star formation sees during his travels, all kept in one fat book. Oh, nice. The fact that you call me, you're a child, demo. Why are you speaking Italian at me? Pensavo avessi detto che ero Italiano. Burger God is there. Hello, Burger God. I like burger. We are aware of this, Burger God. Believe me, we know. Every child is closer to being an adult. He also keeps Gorgon in line, keeping drinking too much when his sunset keeps Gorgon from getting into his arguments. Oh, nice. Good friend. Okay. Burger better than pizza. Well, nice opinion. That's not even how you spell we, Vexed. Can you lay the game that you were playing yesterday? You mean Slay the Spire 2? Possible. I'm enjoying playing this right now. Hey. I think a little bit Canadian. It's a wheat, indeed. I'm Canadian, so I know the wheat. Is wheat, indeed. Aren't you like 16, 17 years old? Going, watch me whip. Whip. Now watch me nay nay. Okay. Fuck. This did not have what I needed in here. I don't remember checking out this basement. It says that I've been in here, but I don't remember it. The funniest part is the part where Doggy said, "Oh, it's not crap mouth. It's not shit mouth. Shut Jaws Junior. It's shit mouth. Shit Jaws the turd." The DM said, "Dying," as she reads the chat and says, "Someone said he has son called you." Yeah, it is a pretty funny. Ziggy. Fuck. The Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis as a book. Okay, Metamorphosis as a product from Japan. Something very scary. You do not need to read that one, my sweet summer children. I guess tomorrow we have to go back to the other location to pick up some hacksaws, and we can pick up more tools, I guess, along the way. Enjoying yourself, Anna? That isn't you, Odin. I'm just gonna be like, Odin, why do you do things? Yep, that's okay, Anna. Frightful says the word Russia, and I'm concerned. Aqua, when will you move to Russia? Never. Why would I want to move to a person with a genocidal leader? It's like asking if I want to move to Israel. When are you moving to Israel? Never. When are you moving to North Korea? Never. Alright, let's finish off our day here exercising, because I don't intend to do a lot of fighting tomorrow. Trump or Kim Jong-un? Donald Trump, only because he can ruin the lives of more people. And has ruined the lives of more people. And is set to ruin the lives of more people, or hurt more people over the course of time. But it's like, also he's a pedophile. Well, we don't know if Kim Jong-un is one as well. We don't know, so I'm basing it off what, like, actual comparatively contrast. He doesn't seem like he'd be one. That's not a... Believe me, a lot of pedophiles do not seem that way, unfortunately. Doesn't everyone love the fact that Mace came with the alien name on the spout in one session? The first thing left his mouth was Gerbert. It is amusing. Hitler or Epstein? Hitler. Hitler's worse. Hitler was one of the most successful serial killers of all time. Like, there are very few people that can claim the same body count that his voice has. That his voice commanded. Like, probably in all of history. Trump doesn't have, like, 8 million people. If he managed to, I guess, but, you know. What's worse? A serial killer that hasn't done anything yet? Or hasn't killed? Like, I mean, once again, if we're going to judge ethics based on just, like, obviously there's a little bit more to ethics than just he killed this many people, but no one was able to do the amount of, like, even someone like Stalin or Mao, you can at least make an argument that they didn't want, like, the Holodomor wasn't necessarily intentional. You could at least make that argument. It was just really bad management, right? And that...
I'm not saying that Stalin or Mao are good. I'm not a tanky.
I'm just saying that you could at least make the argument it wasn't... You could make some sort of argument that it wasn't intentional, the amount of people that died. Hitler, on the other hand, was completely intentional. Y'all talking about monster history just existing still Legends of Avantras? Nothing wrong with that. Oops, I forgot my backpack. Say babies sense evil? Well, babies have an instinct. Well, they performed massacres and several purges by political weapons. Absolutely they did. But was it 8 million people? Did they do that to 8 million people? You can at least make an argument. I'm just saying, you can at least make an argument. I'm not trying to defend the actions. I'm just, like, if we're going to be taking into account, like, who is worse, it's like, like, no, Barbara, there are images of babies with Hitler. What if I kill one less than 8 million? What was your intent? And once upon a witchlight, that happens to the best of us. I don't know, man. It just felt like it. Well. I feel impressed. It's like morbidly impressed, but, you know, impressed nonetheless. Uh-huh. I need a hacksaw, simple wood saw, or a wood saw. Okay. 20 million victims. This is the most famous historical estimate popularized by Harvard University Press as the Black Book of Communism. Attributes death to executions, labor camps, and artificial hunger. So the Black, both are the same track. Oh yeah, 100%. But the Black Book of Communism does have a few detractors on it. Yeah, the methodology under the Black Book of Communism is a very controversial. It's a very controversial book because some try to get to the 100 million mark, but you know, that's like all of communism, right? That's all of China, that's all of the Soviet Union, that's all the other regimes. But yeah, no, the Black Book of Communism is not a very good source in my opinion. One of the things it does is it counts dead Nazis as victims, in addition to a variety of other weird choices. Many of its contributors have since disavowed it due to the main author just being obsessed with reaching the 100 million mark. So, the Black Book of Communism is... not a good source. There's a few weird methodologies that they use. And once again, I am not saying that Stalin was good. or the Soviet Union was good, or that Mao was good. I'm just saying that Hitler was one of the most evil people in modern history that has ever come into existence. So evil, in fact, that I could even put it above people like Stalin or Mao. Aqua, do you believe in women? Occasionally. How Frost shattered Gritko's entire world when he said maybe this was the original Gritko Ninja's clothes of the world. What the fuck you mean occasionally? Occasionally. What else do you want from me? Occasionally. I mean, look at the expansion of the Eastern Europe. Stalin's caused mass deaths over Bulgaria, Estonia, Latvia, etc. Sure, 100%. But how intentional was it? You could absolutely argue their regime caused that death, but remember that, like, for instance, something like the Holodomor could be definitely argued that it was not intentional. Because the Holodomor was based off Lysenkovism, and Lysenkovism was pseudoscience that was being attributed. Now, were they implementing Lysenkovism intentionally to hurt people, or were they introducing Lysenkovism to help the people, and it just so ended to be something really bad? Right? It's the intention behind it, right? Absolutely. I'm not saying that the death toll itself is what makes it evil. I'm saying the intent. Then I love how Griko actually is better father to his Albert than how some god is described as creepy creatures. I mean, yeah, you're playing heroes. You're going to be good guys. Aqua, am I religious? I don't know, you tell me. Then you are not religious. You answer for... But both communism and Nazism are ideologies that would cause the same amount of deaths if they had the power to do so. Yes, but what was the intent? What was the intent for communism? To purge people based on race? Like, communism is a pipe dream, for one. Right? And the people that are trying to implement communism are... like, the people, like, what was the intention? What's the intention behind communism versus Nazism? The intention for communism is a classless, moneyless based society where everybody is equal. The intention for communism is great. The execution is horrible. And yes, they're absolutely delusional. The Nazis' intention was to literally rid the world of inferior people to create a master race. Like, that's the intention. Like, if we're going to rank ideologies, Nazism is, like, one of the singular worst ideologies. Communism is just like, hey, we have a paradise idea, and in the process of creating paradise, we create authoritarian regimes. So... I don't know. Hey, hacksaw. And a crowbar. Ooh. How the fuck are peanut allergy people still alive? I don't know. You'll have to ask peanut allergy people. I mean, from what I've read and learned, he saved her from the carnival. That was the whole purpose of communism, was also destroy the base culture they believe caused communism, including philosophers, artists, and scientists as well. Not always. That's Marxist-Leninism. It's not necessarily communism, or at least not the way that Marx intended it. Granted, the way that Marx intended it is a pipe dream. You're not going to be able to get it. But yeah, Marxist-Leninist is pretty bad. Marxist-Leninism is pretty bad. My friend thought being gay and having a penis cheek cancelled each other out. If only that were true. You're both? I have neither. How he just looked at Hootsie and said, yeah, I have shit tons of problem over, but you could be my new favorite thing. Aw, it's cute. My player sent a child into the warp. By accident. It was very funny. It was very funny to see that go down. Fyodor Dostoevsky was imprisoned for it in the Spanish Civil War. There are people that deny the Red Terror, where 5,000 plus other collateral victims returned to the fire. Sure, absolutely. There are some really crappy things that happen, and I don't like tankies, right? Heck, I was seeing a tanky for a bit. I don't like tankies. However, intention does matter, and whilst their actions are absolutely evil, is their intention strictly evil? Their actions are evil, yes. But I guess the difference is the intent of, you know, at least certain communists were not evil. Their actions were. Whereas the Nazi ideology, their intent is evil and their actions were evil. I guess that's a slight difference I would make. There are, like, I cannot think of few things worse than a Nazi. Like, you can't really get worse than a Nazi. Sure you can. Oh. Mayonnaise. Don't compare Nazis to mayonnaise. You know better than that. Why are you such a bully? I am a bully to all Nazis. I am not ashamed to admit that. But this is the thing that the Nazi or also a snowball effect of radicalization. Both ideologies had a curve that escalated a lot. Absolutely. But the intent of Nazism was always, always evil. Whereas the intent of communism is not. Both you and I could agree that a Nazi paradise is far worse than a communist paradise. Right? The actual, like, if somehow we were to magically allow and see into the world where a true communism, where a classless, moneyless, equal-based society was made, and the fantasy that a Nazi superpower was able to come into effect, which one would you rather live in? Right? The intent of communism is the actions of that communists have done is absolutely horrible, but their intent is not the same as. At least that's what I would argue. All this because I mentioned fistfight against Hitler and Epstein. Ah, you're fine. Oh man, this sucks. I guess we're not going out. We're gonna wait. That fog's too brutal. Aqua, would you? I'm scared. Would I what? The main intent was a purge, was national over the assets. It's fun because all this far right gets support being a third way, being end up dancing on different ways of thought until they do what they did. Yeah. Oh, that's why communists tend to be no, and Nazis tend to be considered the middle of the political compass. But the main intent of Nazism is to establish a master race at the expense of all other peoples, right? That's their intent. That's always been their intent. And they're going to do that through the government. So would you? Would you what? Right? Those purges were done to further their goals of making a master race. That's the goal. I think it's dumb though because the Jews surpassed Spain created those. Well, it wasn't just the Jews they hated, right, Phylan? It wasn't just the Jews. It was everybody that didn't fit a specific mold. If you could choose between tomboys and fanboys, tomboys, because, you know, I'm not a fan of penis. At least not generally. The final solution didn't start like it. Mein Kampf was the plan. Mein Kampf was to remove everybody and a master race. Mein Kampf definitely started what their plan was. There's very little thought, right? Basically, you're saying that it definitely started that way. 100% started that way. The master race was not the final solution. The final solution was to remove everybody else that wasn't the master race. But the idea of a master race was always baked into it. You can read that in Mein Kampf. And how in Mein Kampf he co-opted Nietzsche for his Übermensch. Like that was from the beginning. That was from the very beginning. Look, the linear deformation of Hitler's idea, how he got in power and how he's just shifting until that. And Nietzsche was pissed about it. He was. However, yes, he did update some of the things. He did update his ideas of what constituted a master race. He got into specific ideas and he broadened it and made it more specific. But it was always that way. He was always co-opting Nietzsche's Übermensch in Mein Kampf to make a master race, along with social Darwinianism. Right? That was always the case. Right? And Nietzsche was pissed about it. He was, until his sister stole his work after he died. And endorsed the Nazi party. If Jason Voorhees was real, do you think he'd be a Nazi? No. Jason Voorhees is a philosophical zombie. Like, literally. Literally a philosophical zombie. I mean, he seemed like I have no reason to believe he was, like, strictly evil. Oh. That book was a consequence, not a blueprint. Mein Kampf was definitely a blueprint. Mein Kampf was absolutely a blueprint of what he wanted, of what he thought. I know he wrote that in jail, but like Mein Kampf was the real start of the political movement. Before then, he was literally just a spy for... He was a spy for the Wehrmacht, for socialists. And then he was able to take the extreme forms of, you know, the extreme radical ideologies of the far right and weaponize it through Mein Kampf. Yeah, the Nazis, like, the way they were, sure. But they were turned into, like, that was the intent of Nazis, I guess, from before then. But I guess in this case, we're talking about the intent of Hitler. Right? Hitler was always talking about the supremacy of the German state and the German people. Always. Always. Always, always, always the supremacy of the German people. Heck, I believe he was talking about the supremacy of the German nation literally as just a byproduct of World War I. I believe his views were even that way since, like... Are you German? I mean, I'm Danish. They're not German, but there's some ties there. Polish and not Poles? We do call them Poles. We do call them Poles, though. We call them both Polish and Poles. Because Poles are attractive. Whoa. Why would you say something so controversial yet so brave? Oh, Vex Gal, I guess you're going to a strip club when you get the chance. I've actually still never been to a strip club. Don't intend to. I don't see the fucking point, but I'm sure, Vex, you'll see the appeal of poles with Yugo. My statement was clearly very magnetic. What a super Ferris statement. What about a super Ferris statement? What a super Ferris statement. That's a good pun. I like that pun, actually. What a super Ferris statement. No, Super Ferris. Super Ferris. How about a gay strip club? Those exist. Vexed. Those exist. I personally wouldn't go there because, believe it or not, I'm not gay. Much to everybody's surprise. You go to one. Much to everybody's surprise, I am not gay. Why are you gay? Who says I am gay? You are gay. Just make sure to tip your dancers. So frustrating when people don't tip. I don't know the etiquette. Because I don't intend to ever go to one. Rila is a former Marine. They've been to a strip club for sure. Oh, don't be so dramatic, Rila. Don't be so dramatic. You ornery little bitch. Alright, so we have to survive this winter without farming. And then the next, in the spring of next year, we gotta start farming and getting that all set up. Unless you start farming right away, I find farming in this game this early is probably a bad idea. Like, you already start halfway through the season in July, so... Why Rila being grumpy? Well, that much is obvious. It's just because they're Rila, but, you know. Why is Rila grumpy? I mean, it's just because they're Rila. Like, she is loved. Need a damn cold shower. Am I that hot? She is loved, yes. I'm struggling to exist. Stay strong, Rila. Your wives need you. Your family needs you. And I'm talking about the family you've created. And you're not allowed to say anything to the contrary, okay? Though I will say, making waffles for dinner in a broad shorts makes me feel like I'm kind of just one life. Nice! As you should. I can't say that would be a very gender euphoric thing for me, but, you know. Go girl. How you do that? Well, first, you have to be on a lot of estrogen. Fine. I use the waffle machine to make toast. What? 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 No, you use... I'm gonna bang you for that. Just kidding. Why would you use a waffle machine to make toast? What? I am so confused right now. To be fair, I've done that. All of you are sick! Sick and twisted. Every single one of you. Also, my panini is a grilled cheese and waffle ice. What? Just get a sandwich press. I don't use the waffle maker for that. The waffle kind, yeah. You would call sins for creativity. Absolutely. I call it degeneracy. Degenerates like you belong on the cross. Alright, I've almost finished making my little shack. Emphasis on almost. My little fishing shack / shower shack. Can you die? Okay, we need to get out of here. Make me girl, sadly. Phrasing. Okay! The Great Escape. I have been respecting sprinters a lot more. I just realized that around 90% of our oats come from Canada. We do a lot of farming. We will die without our oat supply. Yeah, and America is trying to actively hold us in a hostage situation to hurt us so that, you know, we acquiesce to their demands. Believe me. A strong Canada is good for the... a stronger economic Canada is good for the world. That's true. Clean ocean means you would have to stop tsunami, so good luck with that. But yeah, I guess tomorrow we want to finish off that shack. Alright, so we have these new fire-hardened spears. I am excited. Why are bananas shaped like that? If I'm not supposed to put them... There's a few errors there in that statement. I think we're gonna... How long have we been playing? An hour and 46? Yeah, we can switch to Slay the Spire too. I don't know why I get so tired playing Project Zomboid. I think my brain just goes like hard into... like, just, like, making sure that it's all good. You will notice many phallic-shaped objects in nature. Our penis is a result of that evolutionary pressure. I get waffles and I have no syrup. Aqua, airdrop me syrup. 10-4, 10-4, calling an airdrop of maple syrup to Rela Raven's location. Oh, Trump has put tariffs on our stuff? Well, I'm sorry to say that. We cannot apply by this. I'll pay the tariff how much? You got it to like, what, 40% on some goods? At some point? The highest, at the highest amount? How gay are you? 1%. 1% gay. And a smattering of racism. Oh, you have the racism butter. Hell yeah. Reap. I'll take a reap. I need damage, so... It has come to my attention I need damage, so I will get damage. Yes, demo. I'm okay. You've asked me this 3 times. Yep. Oblivion. Interesting. Where am I? Wherever you are. Dirge. That's a bad one. And one rope. Real. Real. What? You know exactly what. You know. Oh wait, I got Slate of Flesh and Oblivion. Okay, cool. That carries hard. Oh, I don't live. Oh, no, I do live this. You know exactly what I'm on about, woman. Pendulum is a good card. You've already asked me this. Demo. Yes, you should definitely stop. Another sleight of flesh. Okay. Oh, demand versus... I'll have to take a demand, I guess. Let's hope that I can... I should be able to fight this so long as I can put everything in play very quickly. Reach peak parenthood, very nice. Good night, dear. Jeremy Quimbus fought to the very end. Neurosurge? Neurosurge. Runic Pyramid may go crazy here. Let's take the Runic. Too lazy to get a cup, so I said, fuck, I poured orange juice into the measure cup I used for the waffles. Ah. What sort of heathenry is happening over at the Rila household? Stream bad. Thank you, Frightful. It's a waffle. Uh-huh. Can I get a waffle? Can I please get a waffle? Kind of like deep pockets a bit where need it and you... Okay, Rila. Okay, well... Thanks, Rila. Should I take this wisp? I do want to fight it. Man-child. Children, stop fighting. Easy. I feel like we have that convo once a stream. Indeed. Delay? I can take a delay. Also a good upgrade target. Vambrace is excellent. Let's see you. Yes, they did. What are you gonna do about it? And you are very fecking dead. Seance? I don't think I need a seance. Melancholy? I don't need a melancholy. Nice. Big dirt. Big Austin. That's Petrified Toad! Oh, I hate you. Why are we bringing Petrified Toad into this nonsense? I think I need a Wisp, though. Watch this somehow summon Crooked. I'll take another Defy. Without turning into Jesus Christ, impressive. Goodbye, crap. I did not need to. I did not need to. I did not need to rest. Misery kills only one boss. Like, it solves one boss. Is it worth it to have one boss? I think so. It's 0 cost. We have card draw. And we did get one of the things that it solves. Excellent. Okay. Throwing Axe. The first card you play each combat is played an extra time. Okay. Damn! Okay. Fair. Sweet. That was fun. It solves a few of these fights. I have no idea. I have completely lost the plot of what's happening in my server right now. But here we are. Great Blast. Dance Macabre. Great Blast? There's a reason to take the Great Blast now. Yay! That was actually a good card remove. We are comparing dick sizes. Fantastic. I have definitely lost the plot. Had to leave for get food and stuff? Fair enough. I'm glad that you have returned. Hope that you are doing well. Oh, oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Oh, crap. Around a 2-2 might change it to one from this year and one from 2 years ago. Nice. Ow. Husky, no. Crooked! It's so good to see you. How are you? Is there a time this chat isn't weird? Right now, Demo and Vexed are being interesting. That's about it. Hey, Osty protected himself from me. Yay, good job, Osty. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Okay, this fight should be pretty good at doing stuff. So I just don't kill this guy, and then I apply all the debuffs onto her, is the plan. Just ran out of work? Fair enough. Donuts? Nice. Hope they're good. Nice, I'm glad that you like them. Goodbye, Queen. How are the games going? As you can see, I've got a deck. It's going. Now we fight the last Malin. I might as well play Didn't Feel a Bling Touch there. Okay, so I can't draw. That should be okay though. And then this one takes away my nonsense. And now next turn I go off on it. Alternatively, I could just do... that. I go Oblivion, Neurosurge. Yeah! Woo! I didn't even see what was happening. I was just killing it. Turns out, when you deal 39 damage for pretty much every card you play, after that, it just kills them. When you just deal 39 damage with every card in your hand, you kill things pretty fast. Turns out. Ever see a cat egg so playful they can't physically what or how to deal with their looking, so they just go on their hind legs, scram like a fish out of water until they flap? Can't say I have. I mean, that's my cat egg's over there. You can't see him in the window. Again. Okay, that was the first run of the day. An Ascension 10 victory with one of the stupidest combos in the game, Oblivions and Sleight of Flesh. This time, though, I wasn't on the back foot the entire time, and I was able to get some other cards. This Misery was a good pickup, because it allowed me to pretty much just kill the Queen super easy, because Misery, this card is specifically anti-Crab, anti-Queen. His name is Biscuit. Mine's Odin. But yeah, we had, and then we also picked up a Runic Pyramid, which allowed us to choose the time. We play defensively for like a turn or two, and then we could just like unleash on a person and then just kill it. So, ah! And we had a Petrified Toad because we have Crooked. Like literally, the run that I picked up a Petrified Toad, Crooked pops up, so. He's an Ord Beach, yeah. Mine's pure white. But this is how it's a Petrified Toad. You are welcome. I don't need it. I don't need it. I do not need the Petrified Toad. The worst, most useless relic in the game. What color is your baby? He's pure white. Volley. Or Seeker Strike. Stick the volley. And I think we can go elite hunting. Maybe. This is a pretty deadly path. We're gonna find out, though. Say to give the cat. May we see to give the cat liver some cuteness, Overlord. Overlord. I mean, I don't mind. We take 2. Odin, the people wish to see you. The baby has Odin has arrived. The most chill cat ever? I mean, sometimes. Hentrick or Blur? I really wished it targeted one of them instead of both, but oh well, here we are. Hi, and Democratic Jumper, I see you. Hidden daggers, yes. Ah, crap! I forgot that I was, take another prepared. Do we take this deadly poison as a way to fight the Lagavulin? I think we do. Is Fluffy Orange fat and too energetic? Aw. A fat cat being energetic? It's pretty rare. He's a kitten, so he's getting a few pounds on him. Fair enough. Uh-oh. He's not fat, but definitely better when I saved him. Aw. That's nice. Take another bouncy pass. 300 pages, let's go. Nice. I have, for your book? I'll take 7 from removing 1 for play. Ah, nice. He never left. Nice. My little baby? Yes. We all love our little fur babies. Alright. Oh, that was such a bad turn. Caw. Okay. I don't need a snake bite. I already have bouncing flask and deadly poison. I could take a snake bite though. Like, there's nothing stopping me from taking this snake. Okay, but I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Oh, it's you. I call him Feather Duster. Aw, that's adorable. You know breaking the coral is illegal? In this case, I think it's okay. Get him. No! I swear it's okay! I promise! Wow, we might make it out of this alive. I'll take 18. Oh, that was a bad idea. Okay, we're fine. We used 1 potion. And we have tiny mailbox, and we have an acrobatic. Sure, why not? And a dream cat. Okay, well, our rests got very insane. Corrosive wave? Sure. I need a better button for the fecking discard. I meant to play it. Okay, we've got a lot of poison on it. We just need to survive. Seize him! Accelerant! Or adrenaline. Oh, don't make me pick between those. I'll take the accelerant, though. Obtain Wraith Form? Rip 2 cards from your deck, or transform all strikes and defense? Probably not transform. Although that is tempting. Oh! The meme option is Pandora's. The safe option is Wraith Form. Oops. Wraith Form allows us to build up for 2 turns of poison. Pick the meme. That's a meme. This is useless. I live for the Pandora, my girl. Well, we're gonna die for her. Eh. That was the worst potential option. How unfortunate. Late dance? Probably not. We have Tang the Cheese. Okay, we got the full value of that potion. Not bad. Reflex? Reflex. Ow, Wonder Beetle. Okay. Now we just not take damage next turn. Yay. Another reflex. Footwork is good. Oh, it's you. Oh, I'm dead. Well, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, we should have taken the Wraith form. There's no doubt about that. There is a zero doubt about that. That's a good pool. I like that pool. Strong pool. Hydrate and moist, I can do that. Moist. Gunk up, beam cell. I could take a gunk up for a little bit more damage, I guess. Tuning fork. Come on, game! Ah! Really? Rocket Punch is good here. Probably not scrape. Nah, definitely not scrape. None of these. We have to rest because we have to fight 2 elites. bodes well. Lightning rod? I can take a lightning rod. I produce a lot of it, and having one lightning rod works well in my favor. Let's try to do 44 damage next turn. We cannot. I guess we have to do 35 damage this lower way. Hologram. I'll take one. Gambling chip is awesome. Probably do 28 damage next turn. But modded is fun. Just rest. Take. Yeah, we only took a little bit so far. Ow. Orichalcum! Tesla coil. I'll take a Tesla coil. Do I take a turbo? I think turbo is okay to take. And remove the strike. And because I'm very afraid of this thing, we rest. This biome looks moldy. It's actually supposed to be like ink. Fave mold? Penicillin? I am glad that I was afraid of this as I was. If I did not rest, I would be dead. You read my mind. I know, I know. Voltaic versus Echo Form? Voltaic lets me just win. Sure, we just need defense now. Oh. Oh yeah. This is such a powerful thing, I'm only going to fight one elite. We just need to find defense now. Boost away his defense. Five times. Uh-oh. Oh, that's annoying. FTL? Wow, you did not try to even do anything. Okay. Alrighty. Now we have our scaling. Charge battery plus short. Voltaic. That sucks. Okay. Man, I've only been able to play Voltaic once. It's kind of crazy. Oh, there's my Voltaic. Okay, the next time I get my Voltaic, I should be able to kill, no? Unless I'm just dead this turn. So, Electric Shimp on Voltaic can kind of suck, because when you play it, and then it gets dropped to the bottom of your deck, this was the crazy thing that happened. First, Hologram was at the back of my deck in the first run around, which means I could not pull Voltaic back. Because I drew Hologram and reshuffled my deck. So I couldn't even pull it back. And then, Voltaic was at the bottom of the reshuffle. So my one way to actually scale did not happen till how many turns in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? I got to play Voltaic on the 6th round? Really? That's incredibly unlucky. That's incredibly unlucky. Alright, we have 2 curses in our deck. What's the plan? What's the play? The plan and the play is to find as many Shiv generation cards as possible. And then hope to win. Because we actually have 3 curses in our deck. If we do not get a Shiv generator in our first combat reward, we might just lose, by the way. Here's a check that we could literally just lose. There's a Shiv generator. It's a slow Shiv generator, but it is a Shiv generator. So, here we are. But at least our Night Trap is not just a curse anymore. It's not a good card, but at least it's not a curse. It was a curse right there. What is this reshuffle? Blade Dance! Okay. Our Night Trap isn't bad anymore. It's actually okay. Prepared? I'll take prepared. Four times four is 16 plus 12 is not enough. Take this backflip. Can't do this to me, game. That's so dumb! Okay, that was... That was incredibly unlucky. was incredibly unlucky. That's so dumb. Bad draw order, bad everything. I'm upset, Flower. That was actually legitimate of bad RNG. Like, that was legitimately an example of bad RNG. I'm actually kind of stunned by how bad that RNG was. Bubble? Bubble. I'll take a dash. Acrobatics? Unlucky. Another acrobatics. Slither. There's an argument to be made to put Slither on pounce. There's only one option that's bad. 1 out of 4 times is bad. 1 out of 4 times it's neutral. And 2 out of 4 times. So 50% of the time, it's good. 25% chance that it's okay, and 25% chance that it's bad. Alternatively, I can play Torque's Toughness, but I think I'm going to put Slither on pounce here. There's a potential for a lot of energy gain from that. Venom, Infinite Blades, or a back flip. I don't think we need an Venom. I don't think we need an Infinite Blades. I will take this back, but we have a lot of card draw now. A lot. The question is, what do we do with it? If we can get a Speedster or a Corrosive Blade, that'd be nice. Yeah, sometimes this is bad, but that's okay, because we can just kind of do this. Leg sweep? I'll take a leg sweep. Upgrade this. We have a lot of two draw stuff. We might take Teskatara's suit. I would actually like Teskatara. That's assuming we live that long, but you know. Bad. 10 block persists and an untouchable short. I'll receive this one. Easy. Envenom, Wing Slash, or Shut Melt. Probably Shut Melt. No Teskatara. Shame. May reroll each card reward once, or an upgrade. I like the upgrade here. Very good upgrades. Hitting this, hitting that, yeah. Expose. I'll take another untouchable, actually. I'll let you take it. My leg sweep. Well, I can't let you take that. Because that's my leg sweep. Calculated gamble is good here. Panache is good here. Reflex. Plus. Still did 1 damage to me. It's kind of crazy. This still... Human centipede? Oh yeah, this centipede sucks. Not a particularly nice fella. Alright, we just need to do 11 damage next turn. Goodbye. Eternal Feather Escape Plan is really good with my nonsense. Hold on to this calculated gamble. Get very strong very quickly. We got a lantern. $1,000 gold. Hand trick is We need a little bit more discard, but I'm going to take this hand trick plus. It's upgraded. It has plus on it, so I'm going to take it. Upgrade the acrobatics. And let's fight an angry Dorito. We gotta get that off as much as I want to. Man, this pounce! I've got to do the numbers on this pounce. Because, yeah. That pounce has been bad a few times now. Gorget! None of these. Alright. We've got ourselves a shopping spree. Footwork. More discard. Get rid of a strike. Chemical X, probably not. Although, if I get a malaise, it's pretty good. Do I want to work based off of, just in case I get a malaise? Sure, I got the money for it. I'd also take a scroll. And save money for the next act. That is the third time in a row pounds costed 3. You want to say something for yourself, Pounce? Oh. Huh. Holy crap, we did it. Abrasive is probably pretty good. Clam? Whenever you play 2 or fewer cards in a turn, take half damage from enemies. That might be okay, actually. Which is really weird. Like, some turns we play like 1 card and 2 cards, and then others we play 1 billion. But the cards that we play only 2 cards is like really damaging for us. So I'm going to take this Diamond Diadem, and maybe it's good. And then we are going to keep scaling, I guess. Oh wait, we need a shop. Okay. Like right here. Prepared. And yeah, this diadem is doing work. Speedster! Yay! Oh, hello. Gotta grab another footwork. Like, when you see a footwork, you gotta take it. Oh, feck off! Another speedster. Sure. This could be fun. Yay! Look how fun this deck is. Just draw a billion cards. Untouchable? Another one? There is reason to take a third one. Ooh, bag of prep. Oh, it's you. None of this. Riley gave me an idea for it's a bunny palaposse. I'm scared. Group of Haringen paladins against hordes of undead. Ah. Reason for that. And bipedal rabbits. Well, whatever floats your goat. I am currently demolishing eldritch monstrosities. I'll take another hand trick. Power potion over strength pot? Yeah. I guess the one that gives me more card draw. Alrighty. Deflect. Well done, me. This equilibrium is tasty. I can use that. Whoa. 41 cards. I don't mind taking a little bit of damage here. Ever heard of the Total Fever Dream? That is a game called Chuchel. I have no idea what that is, no. Oh, there goes. Ow! Ish. Expose, expertise, play dance, none of these. Alright, it is time, my friends. It's not a bad thing to ask, but at some point during live you want to look it up, so I don't want to bother you. I probably won't be. Let's see if I can. Take 2, that's okay. I really wish I had a noxious fumes. He's adorable. The game is a fever dream wrapped in a dark ball of insanity thrown into a pit of puzzles. Is sometimes and other times easy. Ah. Alright, Queenie. You're fucking terrifying, but that's okay. Markiplier played it too. Ah. This diadem be putting in the work. I do not regret that. Holy crap. This diadem be putting in the work. Hey, and we win this fight. And we kept the 2 potions for the next scary sucker. Okay. Let's do this thing. I shouldn't have drawn. That's okay. Okay, anything I need to set up? Yes. Or not. I guess not. Okay, hold on. Hold on to your butts, folks. We believe in the diadem. Okay, we just need to survive 2 more turns. Woo! We only have to survive 1! Ascension 10. Victory. Haha. That was a fun deck. That was a kind of wonky deck. It literally was just... Sometimes it was like... Some turns you play 2 cards. Some turns you play like 15 cards. It's like... You either... And I just played it really defensively, and then sometimes you have these weird burst turns, and then other times you wouldn't have them, and then... Play, especially when we got the Diamond Diadem. This carried our run. Diamond Diadem with Sturdy Clamp is very unfair. Very, very unfair. Yeah. These are a good, good combination. One with a big deck. Killed 6 or more elites. And with a big deck, we still got 40 nonsense. Wow. Well, I think I'm going to be ending stream here. Because in about an hour, I have to pick up someone. So, yeah. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching the stream. I very much appreciate it. I hope that you'll have a fantastic evening. For those of you on YouTube, the show is now over, but for those of you on Twitch, the show may not be over. I think we're going to be rating a gem. Yes, jail. Thank you so much for watching the stream. I hope you have a fantastic evening, and I hope that you all stay safe, sleep well, and do not let the bedbugs bite. And until next time, bye for now.
Like either really mean and or weird.